Hey there, I'm Ashley and today I'm your guide into Brisbane Festival. So what is an event anyway? Well, Pope and Turco tell us that an event has to follow certain criteria. An event has to have at least one performance by a specific performer at a specific location at a specific time for a specific audience. Now, following that criteria, Brisbane Festival is a 3-week-long arts festival in Brisbane, Australia that happens every September. It happens across a variety of venues across Brisbane, including South Bank, PUT Kelvin Grove, Brisbane Powerhouse and New Farm, Queen's Park and CBD, and many, many more. It invites international and domestic artists to perform and share their art in a variety of genres, including dance, theater, music, circus, cabaret, comedy, and so much more. Well, Alan argues that events are part of our everyday lives. Getz argues instead that an event is something that's outside the everyday experience, everyday life. Now, Brisbane Festival's mission embodies this strange contradiction in that there's extraordinary and spectacular art, but it happens in places that are part of our everyday lives. The aesthetic purpose of Brisbane Festival is to bring the world's art to Brisbane, while also showcasing Brisbane's art to the world. Now, this is in line with Brisbane City Council's vision of Brisbane as a new world city. It aims to bring Brisbane up as a top 10 lifestyle city in the world, while also bringing Brisbane as a top cultural hub in the Asia-Pacific region. Brisbane Festival's creative purpose was to connect audiences with artists to create a social dimension in addition to the art experience. Now, Brisbane Festival had a focus of audience participation in their art, and they had many different performances and art installations that encouraged not only audiences to be spectators of the art, but also active participants in the art itself. Here we are in South Bank. This was the site of Brisbane Festival's Arcadia, which was arguably its biggest installation and also its most aesthetically beautiful. This space was open day and night for adults and children to enjoy for free. They did have ticketed events as well, and these events hosted some of the most expensive and beautiful of the events at Brisbane Festival. One such beautiful performance was Blanc du Blanc, a cabaret circus wonder in the Spiegelton. The performance featured comedy, acrobatics, singing, dancing, and so much more. Situated in the cultural center of Brisbane, this space was the perfect location for such a beautiful display of art and performance. While this space hosted several more expensive events, patrons that would normally engage with this space at QPAC would not be discouraged by the high prices in order to enjoy this quality art. Here we are at PUT Kelvin Grove at the Creative Industries Precinct. Just a short time ago, this was the site of Brisbane Festival's Theatre Republic. It was a fictional republic that was focused on the values of art and culture. Now, this site truly embodied the community purpose of Brisbane Festival in both the installations outside the spaces and inside the spaces in the ticketed performances. It encouraged audiences and visitors to interact with everything. Outside the ticketed events, communities could come to this outdoor space for no charge and engage and interact. Strangers were encouraged to sit and have a conversation, then write a summary of that conversation on a chalkboard. People were also encouraged to share what they would and would not have in their republic. Postcards from Theatre Republic were available for visitors to send to family and friends, which Theatre Republic would mail for them. This space encouraged visitors to think about their own values, how they appreciate arts and culture, and to share their ideas and values with others in the space. While Theatre Republic certainly had beautiful aesthetic value and purpose, the larger purpose of this space was to celebrate and highlight the arts, culture, and community in Brisbane. Especially at the Theatre Republic, there was so much thought and planning into each detail of installation and performance that got lost on audiences. Upon first coming here as an audience member, I was confused about certain aspects of the space. I later learned some of these details. For example, Theatre Republic had a wall of clocks, and the clocks were stopped at certain times of the day, and it was a bit unclear why this happened. I later realized that there was thought into this, into each individual place, and emotion that was displayed on this wall. Now, my suggestion that Brisbane Festival could do in the future is that they would utilize Brisbane Festival volunteers that are already used throughout the festival. These volunteers would be educated about all these details about the space and then offered as tour guides to visitors coming to that space. The volunteers would give tours to audience members coming in and give audiences a deeper, richer sense of space in the Theatre Republic.